you listen to the Gary Owen podcast. Hashtag Get Some.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Owen with the Get Some podcast. You can listen to this on iTunes. Just search Gary Owen, or you can go to youtube.com/Gary Owen.com. It's a big week this week. It's my week I filmed my special this weekend in San Antonio, Texas. I'm at the Empire Theater June 8th. We're doing 2 shows, 7:30 and 10. Right now, only seats left are in the balcony for both shows, so you might want to get the tickets ASAP. So thanks, everybody, last week in Dallas that came out to the show. Careful when you're doing that, Kenya, because people know your passcode.
Oh, I saw that, and I changed it, but thank you, whoever said.
Yeah. Well, Kenya's back, and she's still giving out her passcode, so she's going to change it again. It's funny too because I'll be watching sometimes when we do the live shows, and I'll look at my passcode, and then one girl tried to call it. She was like, it's 3855. I go, it's backwards. You're so stupid you couldn't even figure out my passcode, even though I've switched it since then. I'm gonna do it like simple passcode, like 1 2 3 4.
Did you? Oh, okay.
What? So just I'm just telling you, be careful.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
People be looking. I don't know what would they get out of that though, unless they stole your phone. They got your passcode. They can't get into your phone unless they stole it.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, but even sometimes some things you need my finger. So I always think, God, if somebody really wanted my phone, they would have to kill me so they can get my finger.
Okay, so you get your finger?
Because you know how you get the put your thumb on there.
Oh,
I do any of that.
I don't know what shows you're watching.
Oh,
but I have never thought they're going to kill me for my finger. Put on my phone.
Do you use your finger for anything?
No.
Oh, so you only sometimes
only
when
you. You use your finger or anything? Put it in your mouth a couple times and I'm hitting it from the back.
God. Oh God.
You know what's crazy? I've been talking about on my when you get ready for a comedy special, like I'm going over my jokes and going over my jokes. And then whenever I do a special, I like to go cold turkey the next week and just start my new hour. And that's the good thing about doing a comedy special is you can put that material to bed officially, and then you know it's going to be out there and you can start working on new jokes. So a couple weeks ago, I was in Charlotte, and this past week I was in Addison. I didn't really do any of the jokes I'm going to do on my special because I've been to those cities so many times, and I got some bits that are like signature bits. Like if I do them, you're going to remember them real quick. Oh, he did that the last time he was here. Mm-hmm. And I'm very conscious of that. So I'm just happy to get the special with so I can start working on new material. Mm-hmm. And I think I already got like close to a new hour. So once I film the special the next week, I can just start in with a new hour right away.
You know, what's interesting, do you find that people, so like certain artists like Monica, Keisha Cole, Anita Baker, if I went to go see them, I don't want to hear new stuff. I just want y'all to go back to doing your old stuff. Mm-hmm. I remember album and, way back. Do you find that people as a comic, do fans or people that come to see you, do they want the old stuff?
Hell no.
Okay, so they don't.
They say they do, but they really don't. Mm. Like they'll yell out. Like a lot of times when I do clubs and I'll like, you guys got any questions? And I'll get this at least once a week in cities. Black church. Been to a black church lately? Mm-hmm. You going to black church? And it's like, can you imagine if I did that bit, which isn't a short bit, it's about a 5-minute bit. The payoff wouldn't be there. Like people wouldn't be excited I'm telling the joke. By the time I get to the punchline, it's nothing. Like it'd just be dead air and go to the next joke. Mm-hmm. The only time I ever had that happen, it literally was fucking with my head, was I was in Vancouver, Canada, like 99 or 2000. And I didn't realize they just got BET Canada. So as far as Comic View goes, they didn't know Cedric. They didn't know DL. They didn't know some more. They didn't know the old host of Comic View. They knew me. I was the first year they got BT was the first year that I was the host.
Oh, okay.
So I get booked in Vancouver, and I'm thinking they ain't seen none of my shit before. Mm-hmm. I'm in a different country. And every time I would start a joke, they went nuts. By the time I got the punchline, it was silent. I was like, it was like a laughter in reverse. Oh. Like I'd start to tell them, like, let's say, brothers got the West Side. Oh! Trailer Park's got double wides. And then they're just waiting for the next bit to come out. And then I did a joke about the strobe light. Yeah, you know, white people can't dance until the strobe light comes on. Ah! Then I get to the punchline, nothing. I go, what the fuck is going on with this crowd? Then the promoter told me, he goes, yo, we just got BET. So you're the only person they know as far as the host of Comic View right now. They don't know the other people. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. That was the only time I was doing jokes where I was like, damn, this crowd knows my whole act. I heard a story, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard a story about Ron White, who was on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. And the manager at Jokers, remember at Jokers in Dayton, had that lady that used to manage it? And Jokers was a comedy club before the Dayton Funny Bone got there. And it had been there for like 20 years. And the lady said she booked Ron White for 15 years, and Ron always had the same material. And then he did the Blue Collar Comedy Tour and the comedy DVD and the movie with Jeff Foxworthy, Larry the Cable Guy, and Bill Engvall. And Ron White went on stage, and the crowd knew his whole act. And so he would tell a joke, and they were like calling out the punchline. And the manager said Ron literally backed up against the wall on stage and went, I think her name was Lisa. Lisa, what the fuck's going on with your club? And then Lisa goes, she said, he got off stage, and Lisa goes, you hit? Ron, you hit. Be happy you hit. And he was like, he just didn't realize that Blue Collar Comedy special had taken off. And even she said, she goes, I've been bringing him on for 15 years. We'd have to paper the room, give away a lot of free tickets. And, but he was funny, but just nobody knew who he was. And she said, all of a sudden, she goes, I was sold out in advance. And she was like, what the fuck? And then she goes, literally, I gave him a lot of extra money because I felt bad by his contract and the amount of money she made that weekend. She goes, I didn't feel right paying him a couple $1,000s when he brought in, like, you know, whatever. Let's say she paid him $2,000, but she brought in $50,000 worth of revenue. That happened to me in Houston one time. I didn't realize. I would say the two clubs where I knew, I go, oh shit, I kind of hit a little bit. I'm starting to sell tickets. Was Phoenix at Stand Up Live. I'll never forget when I got that check. I went, whoa. I couldn't believe I made that much. Like the hair was standing up on my arms. And then Houston did the same thing. Raymond in Houston showed me how much the club made and then showed me my contract and was like, I feel bad that I have to pay you this, right? And I was like, what? So he gave me a little extra money because he's like, this just isn't right. He goes, yeah, I know you're going to, that's a bad choice of words, but I know you're going to rape us the next time you come in, like, for money. Like, he goes, because we just ripped you off this weekend. But they didn't know by the time when we did the contract 9 months before. You never know when that time comes. You know, just be happy it comes. You know, I trying to think, remember 2004? I got a flyer. We booked Gabriel Iglesias, Kevin Hart, and Felipe Esparza.
I remember that.
Well, I don't want to say we booked it. Me and Gabe went 50-50 on that show. And I remember I saw Gabe at the Ice House in Pasadena, and we were talking afterwards in the parking lot. And Gabe was, I went on like a Latino night, and Gabe was like, yeah, Gary said, this is my thing, man. He was telling me like I'm starting to hit now, but this is my audience. I was like, oh, okay. And then I said, well, look, man, I brought myself to San Diego last year and we sold it out. I said, why don't me and you go 50-50? You know, you got a big fan base down there in San Diego. I do. Let's go. And he's like, all right. So we made an agreement. Gabe said, I'll bring one person and you bring one person. I said, cool. So Gabe brought Felipe and I brought Kevin. And then I still have that flyer somewhere. I posted it a few years ago on my Instagram page. You couldn't get that show today.
No.
Felipe's killing it too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Felipe's selling tickets like crazy now.
Is his audience Gabe's audience, or is it different?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. He probably has a half stoner, half Latino audience because he's got some of the best stories about being high.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh. Felipe, he's got some stories. And he's got a lot of drugs that have been run through his system, but he got some stories, boy.
Right now, who is out that you would pay to see? Is there any comic out? Sometimes you be liking some of the guys that are so quirky to me.
Quirky. I always say Pablo Francisco is one of my favorites. I could watch him tell the same jokes over and over again. They're still funny.
Yeah.
They're still funny.
There's another guy. I can't think of his name.
That I would pay to see?
I think a white guy.
That's alive? Mitch Hedberg was one.
Yes. Oh well.
I went. That's the only person I left the house. I was like, I'm going to see Mitch.
Yeah.
I thought his stuff was so simple. And I used to get mad at his punchlines. Why didn't I think of that? Why the fuck? Like, some of them are so simple. He goes, escalators are never really broken down. They just become stairs. And I was like, why didn't I fucking think of that? And then what did he say? Something about the little table on the pizza. What's with the little table that comes with the pizza box? Like, you can't fit a piece of pizza on it or something. I was just like, why didn't I think of that? Like, this shit would like bother me. I was like, it was so brilliant. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mitch was definitely one of my favorites. And I saw him the week before he passed away.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Remember, I went down, saw him in Cincinnati. Randy Kagan was his opener, who opened for me in Miami the year before. Mm-hmm. And I thought Randy was funny as hell. Mm-hmm. And I think I came back telling you, dude, this guy opened up for me. He's really funny. And then he was with Mitch. And then the next week, Mitch passed away.
Oh.
That was on the week before he passed. He was in Cincy. And I couldn't believe it. I go, dang, I just saw him. Mm-hmm. It's always weird when comics die before their time. There was a guy named Freddie Soto. He was so funny.
I remember him.
He's probably been dead 16 years now.
Oh, wow.
But he came down to San Diego. This is when I was open micing, and I got a tattoo on my shoulder. It says Soto. Mm-hmm. And we had it all set up, me and all the open micers. Like, it was like Bobby Lee, Darren Carter, all the open micers down in San Diego. And Freddie got off stage, and he was driving that terrible Comedy Store limousine. And he drove it down. They just used to pick up the comics for press and stuff with down in San Diego. It looked like it was Elvis's limo. It was so old and raggedy, but it was a limo. And I came up and go, yo, Freddie, I'm your biggest fan. And I took off my shirt and I had Soda right here. He goes, what the fuck, bro? I go, dude, you're like my all-time favorite, man. I had to get a tattoo. And he goes, this guy fucking, he went there looking around the comedy, this guy fucking for real, bro? And then, and then everybody told him, nah, it's my grandpa's name.
That's funny.
That's his my grandmother's maiden name, my mother's maiden name. So my grandfather's name is Soto, S-O-T-O. But that was the one. I got one tattoo. I don't know how people get tattoos. That shit hurts. You can have that shit. You ever thought about getting a tattoo?
No.
Never thought?
No. Remember you asked me to get your name.
Yeah.
But
why didn't you?
I just thought it would hurt. And now you're saying it hurts. I like good pain. I don't like.
Where would you put it? If you were going to get a tattoo and tattoos were painless, they did not hurt, where would you get a tattoo? On your palm of your hand. Interesting.
No. What about right here?
Oh, God damn, Kenya. The middle of your finger?
No, that's not.
No.
Oh.
I mean, on your body somewhere if you don't get one.
I guess the back of the
same place I
shoulder.
got mine. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, let me ask you this. Or, sometimes I think it's kind of cool when people have like, the women have like those vines like going up their spine.
Vines going up their spine?
You never seen that? It's kind of pretty.
Oh,
like flowers and stuff. I think it's kind of pretty.
Darren Carter had a funny, joke about tattoos. It's an old joke. He said, he goes, if I was a woman, I'd get ants on my shoulder, coming down my chest, my stomach, all the way to right before the top of the pussy. And if somebody goes, what is that? He goes, because this where the picnic's at, baby. Because this where the picnic's at, baby.
That's funny.
Just a line of ants.
Yes.
All the way down.
That's funny.
If I was, I got Soto right here.
Right.
I always was against arm tattoos, but I'd probably get one on my forearm right here.
Oh, my name? I have such pretty letters in my name.
I'd probably get our daughter's name.
Oh, but not my name?
No.
Oh, okay.
Kennedy and Austin. I have to get all three. So Kennedy, Austin, Emilio be K-A-E or Eek, or Emilio, Austin, Eek or Ake. Well, if I put your initial on there, it'd be Cake. Just misspelled. Or
I don't know. I have really pretty letters, which means Kennedy also has really pretty letters. The K is the prettiest letter of the alphabet. So you should think about it.
Who said that?
I've seen all the letters of the alphabet, and the K is the prettiest.
Is that why
Especially in scripts.
Is that why the KKK took them? Oh. Was that their reasoning?
I don't know, but
that's what I think. That's the bad part. That took all the beauty out of K though, because as soon as you say K and you say it more than once, you think KKK.
Well, what if I would have had another daughter? Because I would have named her with a K. I probably wouldn't even have put it together.
Really? Well, if we had another daughter, what would her name be? Carrington? Kensington?
No.
Khaleesi?
No. Wait a minute. Isn't it the lady from Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Thrones. You said Thorns?
Thorns. What is it?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, sorry.
Khaleesi. There's going to be people naming their kids like
I'm sure that they're probably already.
Well, there's Jon Snow's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good name.
You can do
but
Jon.
What's the girl who can kill everything? The young girl.
I can't
She was good with the sword.
I got to look it up. I was terrible with names. You know, I love the show.
Arya. Oh, there are already a lot of those.
I'm going to IMDb the cast, and then we can see their names. Arya, Jon Snow, Cersei. There's going to be a lot of Cerseis. That evil bitch.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't call women bitches, but that was an evil bitch. She was killing everybody.
Okay, well, I do think Arya is a pretty name.
Yeah. That's the thing about Game of Thrones. They would have some crazy names, but then they have some regular names. John. Cersei.
Huh. I had named her. Well, actually, if Kennedy would have had blue eyes, because colored eyes run in my family too, if she would have had blue eyes, she would have been named Mackenzie Blue. But she came out with very dark, gorgeous brown eyes. So that's how she ended up with Kennedy Grace. And it's so funny. Grace fits her because she's very clumsy. So get it like
I knew
Grace,
that as soon as you named her that. I said, that's a wrap.
Yeah, so she's so clumsy. So it's like Kennedy Grace. I just like to say it because we know she could barely get to the door without falling. You know, it's just really funny.
All right. Tyrion. Cersei.
Tyrion.
Daenerys. Jon. Sansa. Arya. Jaime. Jorah. Samwell. Theon. Lord Varys.
Do people name their kids after bad, mean characters?
Davos. Oh, yeah. Bren. Peter. Bran. Sandor. Missandei.
I don't think Tyrion is bad.
Bronn,
Was that a good
Podrick.
character or a bad character?
Who?
Tyrion.
Tyrion was the little guy.
Oh, I really like him. I can see Tyrion. I like him.
It was Edison.
I like his character.
Tormund. Grandmaster. Melisandre.
Oh, yeah, Grandmaster.
Tywin. Gilly. Yeah. I would, if we had a daughter, I don't know. Sansa isn't a bad name either. The Starks got the good names, Sansa and Arya.
You like Sansa?
Mm-hmm. Sansa wouldn't be bad if it wasn't attached to that.
Sansa, so her initial would be So.
Yep, better than Ho. Ain't gonna be Heather.
That's right. That's what Gary was when we found out we were having a girl. He was like, no names that start with H because her last initials O, and
it's gonna be Ho. This will be Ho.
Her initials will be Ho.
Yeah, we couldn't have no Heather. No, what other name starts with H?
None. I think just Heather. I think it's a short chapter in the book.
No, Helen.
Oh, Helen. Two names.
Helena.
Henrietta. Look at Gary go, because I don't know of any H names.
Well, let me tell you something. There's some names that are about to be extinct when these last few people die.
Who?
I don't think there's too many Henrys left. I don't think there's too many.
No. Henry is cute for a little boy. I like Henry.
I don't think there's a lot of Henrys left.
I don't think
Gary's
Martha.
going extinct.
I have a Martha.
Yeah, Marthas are about gone.
Eleanor's are gone too, I think.
Oh, yeah. Flo. Not too many Flows.
Flo is definitely gone. People are liking a lot of flower names.
Ruth.
You think Ruth?
There's not too many Ruths left.
Ruth is probably gone.
I'm trying to think. Mabel.
Mabel's definitely gone.
I think there's definitely. Why did they name them kids that? Isn't it supposed to be your last name had something to do with the job you had?
What?
Yeah, like that had something to do like, I don't know, like a blacksmith. Or I thought it was like some of the names had something to do with the job. So I was thinking, Owen, we must have been tax collectors. Or we borrowed money too much.
That's funny. No, I don't know.
So your man name's Duke.
Yeah.
Like you'd be a cowboy fighting it out.
Well, I'm a fighter.
Have you ever been to a fist fight in your life?
No, but once I was jumped, I was in an RV on a Girl Scout trip. And
actually, you said Girl Scout trip?
Yes.
The Girl Scouts got jumped?
Yes. Okay. And so listen, so I so we were going on a camping trip and the girl's mother, who was our leader. So it was like her, and she had some other girls holding me down. I didn't know what was going on. I thought we were playing a game, but they were really holding me down so she could slap me. Okay.
Who, the mother?
The daughter of the Girl Scout leader. But my cousin Tammy, for some reason, happened to be on this trip, and she broke out and turned into the Incredible Hulk, and she was already super tall. So I guess she understood what was going on. And then I'm still like, what is happening? You know what I mean? But she had either heard them talking or somehow she knew what was about to happen.
Tammy?
Yes. And she was like, she went crazy. So everybody.
It's not really a jump, though.
Well, okay. Well,
that was like some gang activity
amongst a bunch of Girl Scouts.
The mom was holding you down?
The mom was driving the RV. No. So we were all in the back of the RV just playing around or whatever. So I think that's
So who held you down? A couple of the Girl Scouts?
A couple of her friends.
And what were you doing? You're laying there like this?
Yeah, I thought we were playing a game. Swing. We all have
wow.
Swing.
And then she came in like this. Bitch. Slap.
I don't know if she actually slapped me. I think Tammy
stopped her hand?
Yes. Yeah. So, she was right there. Tammy would have every detail. Who was holding the left leg? Who was holding the right leg? She would know every single detail of this story. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember that happened.
That wasn't really a jump, though.
Oh.
Not at all.
I thought you said a fight, not jump.
I said, you ever been jumped?
Oh, that's kind of jumped.
You ever been in a fight, jumped? Doesn't really, no. That was an almost fight. It got stopped.
Yes.
Never been in a fight?
I think almost on the sidewalk. I had another fight. Same school, elementary. I can't remember if we.
But you know what? Fought. Nothing counts before 6th grade.
Oh, then I have.
Because then people that don't hurt, nobody really gets hurt. Nothing really counts for 6th. My elementary
went up to 8th grade. No, but I did want to fight this girl named Benita in the summer of 7th going into the 8th grade because Michael, I won't say his last name because he's so far under the radar, and I think that's how he wants it, so I won't say his last name, but he dumped me because he wanted to start dating Benita because she was a cheerleader and she had breasts, and I was pissed off. And so I did want to jump her.
Did she have a donkey? Benita have a donkey?
No, but she had bigger lips and bigger breasts. And I didn't get breasts into the 8th grade. But when I got them, I got them.
I'm not mad at old boy.
Michael, dumping me?
I'm not mad at him going for the titties in 8th grade.
Oh, Michael was a nice guy, though, because one time I tried to get him to have sex with me.
In 8th grade?
Maybe right before 8th grade, but he wouldn't because we were over somebody else's house and they were like messing around. Shit. They were messing around. The room had twin beds, so they were all messing around, And I was trying to get Michael, come on, let's mess around. He was like, no. I was like, what? He was like, no. He was like, no.
He gay?
No, he's not gay. He was just a nice guy. I think he wasn't ready.
Fuck this shit out of you in 8th grade.
Oh my God.
I didn't hit puberty though until 10th, so I would have said no too.
They actually had sex. I think they were just messing around. But Michael was just too nice for that. I think he wasn't ready, and he probably knew I wasn't ready. So, thank you, Michael.
I couldn't do anything because I didn't have hair on my balls till like the end of 10th grade. Oh. So I'd have been like this. I want to, but I can't right now. There ain't nothing popping off.
Well, then I didn't do it until I was 18 or 19.
So you wanted to be a hoe, and then I
dated the nicest guys. They were like, no, not you. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Even the guy I was trying to have a one night stand with, when we left, we met at a club, we left the club, we go to my girlfriend's house and they say, oh, we're going to make you guys breakfast, and in my head, one night stand is just real passionate and then you do it and then you go home. So this is what I thought. But then they started making breakfast and, you start to get to know somebody. We go into the room because this is the night. Okay. This is about to happen.
How old are you?
Oh, I have Emilio. So I was older, old enough. And,
you're over 21, right?
My girlfriend had one night stands before, whatever.
Are you over 21?
Yes, I'm over 21. So we're like talking, I know, he's a nice guy, whatever. And we go into the bedroom, just he and I, and my friend and his friend stayed in the outside of the room. And, start kissing or whatever. And then I was like, stop talking, let's have our, let's do it. And then he said, oh, can I get your number? I was like, what? He said, can I get your number? I want to see you again. I like you. I'm enjoying you. I like you. And then I was like, this is a fucking one night stand. You don't get somebody's number after a one night stand. I said, and besides, I am going to be so embarrassed by my behavior at this moment that no, we're not. This is it. And you know what he said?
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
That's crazy.
I don't want to do it because I want to get to know you. But the next day, I was so embarrassed by the fact I was like trying to fucking throw myself at him and he didn't want it, that I just never called and I wouldn't answer when he called. But
well, I'm glad it wasn't me, because you would have had so much semen on your face.
Oh God.
I'd be like, if it's a one night stand, we're never talking. Oh, I'm disgusting.
Oh God.
Slapping it. Don't get into my hair. I'm getting it all on your hair.
Oh God.
I'm going to clean my dick off with your hair.
Jeez.
It's a one night stand.
So long, you probably could have, but oh no.
You're never going to see me again.
See, that's
I'd have been like that porno shit with spit in your mouth.
Oh God.
Never gonna see you again.
Okay. See, I don't know if I can say this, but that's why I think God put the right people in my path and not people like Gary, who would have just used and abused my.
We were using each other.
Oh, that's right.
I was just gonna do shit I'd never done to a girl. If you say, look, we about to fuck and we are never gonna see each other, talk, associate, this never happened. Fuck yeah, I'm doing the shit I've never done before.
Well, I think I want to do some things I've never done before.
Or up your ass. Oh, we would have did anal. I would have tried.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had lube and all that. Don't you need?
It doesn't matter. You have spit in your mouth.
Let me tell you something. Anal hurts, and I don't care what anybody tells y'all. Anal hurts. I've tried anal. This is probably TMI, and I'm really sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, so I tried anal once with my.
We don't even know who. That's too much.
Okay.
Let's stop there.
Okay. So not who.
Somebody in her past, not Gary.
No, I tried it with you before too. Okay, so
I don't remember that.
Okay, so it's been twice.
I don't remember.
And the first time I think, I'm young and I didn't know. And I was talking to my girlfriend who swears by it. She's like, you just gotta loosen up. You need to start drinking. It's fine. It's the best ever. So I tried it again, and I won't say with who. And then the shit hurt so bad that we didn't even do it all the way. Like I was like, stop. But I could not. I had to crawl to the bathroom. Okay. And then the next day I couldn't do number 2. And I thought there was something wrong with me. And so I WebMD'd, like, if you have anal sex, does it mess up your inside?
There was the internet? Because we've been together for a while. So if you WebMD'd, that means somebody just had it done within the last few years.
No. So anyway,
No.
Yes.
You went on WebMD.com?
So anyways,
what year was this anal?
I don't know. You remember the years. I don't remember the years.
We just got a computer and we started dating. Neither of us had laptops. We just got a home computer.
Right.
So you had a home computer?
You used it. What are you talking about? Remember, it was in the
we
front
just
room.
got it.
It's in the front room.
Got it. We started dating. You just said you WebMD'd.
Get me caught up, nigga. It was you. All right.
No, it wasn't. Stop.
So wait a minute. Nah. So then I tried to use the bathroom, and I could not use the bathroom.
I don't remember you calling the bathroom.
2 days.
I don't remember you calling the bathroom.
2 days.
I don't remember that.
It hurts, and I didn't even all the way do it. Okay. Just listen to the stories. Do not try this at home. It hurts.
Well, it's pretty popular in porn, so clearly the asshole loosens up.
I don't know.
It must loosen up. But then I'd be thinking, how do you do? Because it might just come out and you don't even know it. Your asshole's so wide.
Oh. Well, okay. I don't know. But
there was when I was in the Navy,
difficult. It was hard.
One of my roommates had a porno, and this is VHS days, and we put it in, and I was watching it, and it was hysterical because the girl, talking about anal, the girl's going, ooh, 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 ooh. And then, hold on. This is how the sound did not match the porno. This is how bad the porno was. She goes, you hear, ooh, 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 stick it in my ass. Ooh, ooh. But her lips never moved. So you heard, stick it in my ass. But her lips never moved. I go, so she did ADR? She went in the studio and went, stick it in my ass. Good job. Yeah, go ahead, go home. Stick it in my ass. But I remember going, what the fuck? Her lips didn't move. I guess they just wanted to let them know anal's coming. Man, she took all that dick in her.
Oh, stop. I just don't know how they do it. I mean, I
remember one time I was watching a skin flick porn, and I was with a couple comics. I don't know. We was somebody's apartment. I just got to LA. I'm not going to say who they are, but we put it on, and I don't know why I was sitting there. I go, that guy's Spanish. So it was a black guy and this Mexican dude, and the two dudes went, the fuck cares? I went, I didn't know I said that.
wait. Is it gay porn?
No, it's a guy and girl.
Oh, I thought you said it was two guys.
I was watching. I was at a comic's apartment.
Oh,
and we were getting ready to go get something to eat.
Okay.
I remember we was going to get something to eat at Jerry's Deli, and it was at night, and we were all meeting at his place. And then he goes, "Hey man, check this out!" And he put it on real quick, and I go, because I know what it was. We knew one of the girls
in the porn.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because, you know, L.A., young, and you always hitting the clubs and stuff. You run into people. I mean, the porn girls are partying too.
Oh, I heard
so
that.
he said, look, that's what he did. He put it on and goes, hey, look who that is. And it was a girl we'd seen at Jerry's Deli numerous times. And I go, and so I'm watching it. So I don't know what I'm looking for yet, right? So I go, that guy's Spanish. They both looked at me like, who the fuck cares what nationality he is? And they go, look at the girl. And I went, oh, shit. I didn't realize it was her. It was a girl we'd seen out numerous times, and we didn't know she was doing porn.
So when you see her again, do you?
Oh, we knew then.
But do you mention it?
Oh, yeah. I was subtle. I was subtle.
Yes.
So, where are you working at?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? Well, even the guy, okay, when I lived with Terrence, my first roommate when I got to LA in North Hollywood, the guy that lived 2-3 doors down from us was in porn.
Really?
And I didn't know it. And so I just see him, you know, because we had one of those outdoor hallways.
Mm-hmm.
We lived on the same floor. He's like 3 doors down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd always see him, and he was real cool, man. He'd talk and bullshit. And I just saw him one day, and one day we were just talking. Like, I literally walked out and in front of my apartment, and he was standing out there smoking a cigarette. And I said, how's it going, man? He goes, what's up? And I think he recognized me. He goes, hey, man, you a comedian? I was like, hey, you a funny dude, man. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And then we started talking, and then he told me he was in the adult film industry. My dumb ass was thinking cameraman. I was thinking, you produce it or direct it or dub the tapes or something?
That's funny.
He was like, no, man, I'm in it. And I'm not lying. Like 3 days later, he came to my apartment with like 3 of his
to show his
tapes. He goes, hey, man, yeah, this is me. I was like, I'm good. I never shook his hand again. Because I'm thinking where his hand had been. I go, I'm not going to shake your hand today, buddy. He got none but dabs. What's up, bro? But yeah, he brought over his work.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
And so I think the best porn I've ever watched was okay. So before So before I saw it, I thought my headcan was good. Then I saw Superhead's porn when she did Mr. Marcus.
The greatest.
You talking about learning some new techniques and, you know, something to strive for. I mean, she really upped my game. And then I let my friend, I'm gonna call you out. I won't say your name, but your name starts with a V, from Cincinnati. I loaned her, at that time, it was given to me on a disc. I loaned her the disc because I was telling her, listen, this will change your world. Guess what? She never gave it back.
Mm-hmm.
She never gave the disc back. But that was the best ever.
I wrote a joke on
just like a teaching, like it was a good teaching moment. So if you guys can find Superhead and
everybody's
Mr.
saying it.
Marcus,
Everybody's saying it.
I don't know.
Everybody's
I'm just saying, even if you got to sneak and watch it, it will give you some new techniques.
Can you? You are telling people like that shit just came out. That thing is 15 years old. They've seen it.
They can maybe they knew. Maybe they weren't around 15 years ago. Maybe they just became an adult.
You're talking about my fans right now.
I'm telling you.
My fans have seen it because they've seen my act.
All right.
I wrote a joke on that.
That's my recommendation.
Who told you about it? Me?
You. I think you brought somebody gave you the
I did
DVD.
not. No, I don't know how. I saw it in Tampa. My buddy Ricky had it. And he goes, G, watch this. I go, what? He goes, watch this. This motherfucker put me in a movie room with surround sound and put it on. I'm like this. So I don't even know what I'm about to watch. And then he puts it on. I go, Holy fuck. He goes, right. He goes, that's the dude. Talking about Mr. Marcus. He goes, dude, that dude is a porn dude, and he couldn't take it. He could not take her head game.
Well,
that dude fucks for a living and has stamina I probably could never dream of. It's probably because he fucks so much. Even he couldn't last like 3 minutes.
Well, he's since dead.
He's not dead.
Mr.
Marcus still alive?
I think he's dead.
No, we Instagram friends.
Check. Mr. Marcus is
I know
dead.
he's alive. He just made a post the other day.
That's somebody else. He's dead.
Mr. Marcus is not dead.
I think he died of
He's not dead.
Check.
Mr. Marcus is not.
Mr.
I know
Marcus
he's not
is
dead.
dead.
He just made a post.
Okay. It was somebody on his behalf.
Somebody said he was dead, but he wasn't. They lied. He even said, he goes, I'm not dead yet.
Oh.
Mr. Marcus isn't dead.
I thought he died of HIV.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there he is. September 4th, 1970. He lives in Pomona. He's still around.
Oh, Mr. Marcus, did you know we thought you were dead?
I did not. Kenya did.
Well, just the
I
regular
know you're
people.
still there, Mr. Marcus.
Oh, because I'm
We're
not your Facebook
friends.
friend. Well, I didn't know. I thought he was dead.
He just made a post 7 hours ago.
Oh, I guess you're still alive.
He just.
Well, does he have HIV?
Once I was at this loft party in downtown LA, I just walked outside to get some fresh air, and he was walking up. So I asked him to peep out this party I'm at. He obliged, strolled in, and the party people lost their mind. It was a win party. People. It was Andre 3000.
Okay.
So, Mr. Marcus is still alive. I don't know.
He ain't posting about that?
He's never said he has or he hasn't. So.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Mr. Marcus is still alive. We are unsure if he has HIV, but he is.
Why would you even put that in the universe?
Because I thought he died of HIV. That was the story. So he should have corrected the whole damn thing so people would know. I don't have HIV.
He did correct him. He said, I'm not dead.
Well, why didn't...
Who said HIV, though?
In the story of him being dead.
Who said this story? Who made up the story?
I don't know if I read it on TMZ or syphilis, not HIV.
Who dies of syphilis, by the way? This is not 1926.
They used to inject syphilis into black people years and years ago just to see the things that it will do.
Really?
Yes, it turns you blind and can cause death.
They're still doing it?
I don't think they're still injecting it, but syphilis is around. And in fact, just seriously, syphilis is running rampant at retirement homes.
What?
Yes, I read.
Where do you read a lot of stuff that nobody knows about?
No, I'm serious because the old men are fucking all the other old ladies.
So they all got syphilis?
And they don't use condoms. Yes, there's a lot of VDs.
What?
Going around. I'm telling you, and syphilis is making a comeback.
What? It's not going to make a comeback if everybody's dead.
No, but they're still alive. They have a few years left. And I'm just saying, so if you have a mother or a grandmother or a woman in a facility, make sure she also has condoms because them old men in there are like, I have died and gone to heaven.
Hold on. I'm going to read it. It's not, okay. Seniors at high risk of STDs.
Boom.
This is definitely a subject I'm not comfortable discussing. However, it must become part of a conversation among families, caregivers, and elderly loved ones. I'm talking about seniors and STDs. Where's an article? It's an article somebody wrote, so we don't know how accurate it is.
But it would make sense that you're living in a retirement facility alone. You meet this really charming older man, and you guys start to do it.
For example, between 2007 and 2011, chlamydia infections among Americans 65 and over increased by 31% and syphilis by 52%. Most people are shocked by these statistics, but think about it. With the evolution of the little blue pill, which is Viagra, for men with erectile dysfunction and hormone replacement therapies for postmenopausal women, sexual encounters among the aging is on the rise. So too are STDs. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think the older you get, that urge to want to have sex all the time hits you.
Because you ain't got a lot of time left. You're like, I got to get it in. I got about a year left, man. I want to fuck everything.
And it's not a lot to do. It's only so much bingo you can play. So to me, it makes sense that everybody is having sex with everybody. It just seems like they would offer condoms.
I'm fucking the workers. I'm not fucking old ladies. I'm going to go after them overweight.
I will still be alive. You'll be able to fuck me.
Oh,
well, fuck you. Did you see that expression?
Oh, I'm like this. Now I'm thinking 85-year-old Kenya or that 35-year-old, 25-year-old hospice worker. I'm like, I still love you. But
when she goes in to bathe you and she brushes against your private parts,
hold on.
Okay.
Look, pop, blue pill. I'm ready to get bathed.
Gary, you're terrible.
What?
Oh, you know you're the only one I really love.
That's what you be telling me?
Yeah.
As she's...
What, you coming in with your walker? What the fuck, Gary?
I'm sorry, Kenya. You know you're my only true love. Something about them 25-year-old tenderoni. It just felt like it was 2003 again.
That's so funny. That's funny. See, I told you. Now you guys know.
I would have never guessed it. But you were way off on Mr. Marcus.
Okay, I was way
You
off.
said he was dead. You were so animate. He dead.
You guys thought he was dead.
No,
I thought
they
he was
didn't.
dead too.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. That funny how rumors can get going and become a life of its own, and without any validation at all.
Well, and it makes sense. I'm not his friend. So I guess the dead story was more interested in than his post about actually I'm still alive, because I don't ever remember reading in any of my gossip things that, oh, Mr. Marcus actually isn't dead.
Was it like in one of those media takeout things?
I'm not sure it was media takeout, but it was something like that. Some sort of gossip online something.
You were so animate though. I was like, dude, that dude is not dead. That dude just released a porn yesterday.
Is he still doing porn with syphilis?
What exactly is syphilis, by the way?
I think it makes you go blind.
What? But there's cures for it, right?
I don't think you can cure syphilis. Or can you get a shot?
I
Well,
think
you can't cure herpes, and you can you cure gonorrhea? I don't think you can cure syphilis. This is such a shit show. What are we talking
You
about?
get syphilis from contact with sore.
Is there a cure? That's what you want to know.
But it's simple to cure with the right treatment. Yeah.
Oh, so you can cure it. Can you cure gonorrhea?
I'm sure. You can cure everything but HIV, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, be careful, y'all. Use condoms. And they got all kinds
Herpes,
of condoms.
you can't. There's no cure, but
Oh.
herpes doesn't kill you either.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I don't like about when I get the cold sores on my lips. I've been getting them since I was like 11. And I haven't gotten in years because
But
you
they're
take
different
medicine.
simplex.
Well, the one that come on your lip, that was from heat. Whenever I had football practice in 2 days in high school,
Yeah.
I get these big canker sores. We call them canker sores back then. On my lip, always my bottom lip too, never my top. Just my bottom lip, I get a big canker sore. And it would just, you'd scab up, and you're just like,
Oh.
and I knew I could feel it coming on. I'm like, God damn it. The next 2 weeks, I'm fucked. I can't go out. People are going to say, herpes, got fucking herpes. You know, Gary got herpes.
Well, I think that's I think there's like simplex A and B and C.
But
I think they're all.
It's still a herpes. And people be like, you got herpes. I'm like, it's a cold sore.
Oh.
It's a huge difference. I'm a fucking virgin. You know, I didn't even kiss the girl. And duh. But I don't get them anymore because I don't know. I just don't get them anymore like that. But I was growing up, man, I used to get them motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You ever had anything?
No.
You allergic reaction to shit?
Allergic
Strawberries
reaction?
and the heat would make
No,
my
I'm
cold
allergic
sores.
to fresh pineapple.
Ooh, and that makes your stuff taste better.
So what? I can eat strawberries.
Does that make your stuff taste better? I never heard that. I
Google
heard.
it. Strawberries are good for your vagina. Okay.
I never heard of that.
Strawberry and yogurt.
Yogurt?
Well, it just keeps it healthy.
I never heard of that. Where you be reading this shit at?
Okay, yogurt is good because
It's dairy.
no, but it has some active things for yeast infections. You know, sorry,
I never heard of that.
Okay, whatever's in freaking yogurt is good for your vagina. Strawberries are good for your vagina too. So if you're on a date or you want to have a little extra fun, eat some pineapples. If you are allergic to pineapples, such as in my case, throw back a few strawberries. Okay.
I don't know where you be reading your info from. Mr. Marcus is dead.
I'm right. I was right about the STDs in retirement facilities, and I'm correct about vagina health, the health of your vagina.
You know what else helps? Soap and water.
You have to be careful with soap, the type of soap you put in your vagina, or it could make a yeast infection.
What kind
That's
of
what the
soap?
doctor says. So you have to be careful with the types of soaps. You have to use a very mild soap, but you should not be sticking soap in your vagina.
Why not?
Because it's not good for the
So
vagina.
how do you clean it?
And they say you should also, I don't know what we're talking about right now, but let me quickly finish. And you have to be careful about douching. Remember people used to douche all the time, like prostitutes and stuff?
I don't know what douching is.
It's like a water bottle. It looks like a water bottle thing.
Wow.
And it comes with like this long thing and you stick it up your vagina
Just
and you
squeeze
squeeze
it?
it. And it's supposed to clean it
Flush
out. But
everything
you have to, because it also washes
just
away
water?
your good, what?
Is it just water in there?
I don't know. I think it'd be
Just
vinegar. I think
douchey
it
water?
smells. I don't know. You have to be careful with douching.
What year was that they were squirting that bottle up their puss?
I was a little girl. I don't know. It was
Remember?
It was big.
And you are not it, you dirty, dirty dish rag, you. And we used to say douchebag because we were like, we thought we were cussing.
Oh.
And you are not it, you dirty, dirty douchebag, you. That's a douchebag.
Oh.
Remember? Eeny, meeny, miny, when you say you're
What
not
a
it.
simple little life he had.
Eeny,
huh?
meeny, miny, oh, catch a tiger, man. And you are not
guys,
it, you dirty. Remember you did
double
hands?
Dutch?
Dirty, dirty dish rag. Remember the hand? No, we
Yeah,
didn't do
we
double
did.
Dutch.
Oh,
no,
no.
we were white.
Oh.
White people
Okay.
don't double Dutch.
So you had never seen it.
You see it, but no,
Oh.
we never. No trailer parks. We had slip and slides. Yeah, bikes.
Yeah.
We never had roller skates and like that. Nobody had roller skates. Yeah, we had slip and slides and bikes.
Oh.
And then people would come by and go, "Hey, want to go walking?" And then we just go walk around the trailer park, and we'd solve the world problems.
Oh.
You guys want to go walking? They'd knock on my door.
You guys had a pond or a lake?
We had a lake. My
excuse me.
trailer park was called Island Lake Mobile Community, and we had a lake in the middle of the trailer park.
Oh, that's nice.
And they had the biggest carp and snapping turtles. Man.
Oh, really?
But there was a little island right in the middle. And I remember we used to we had an inflatable raft.
Yeah.
And we took it out there one day and there was nothing on the island, just weeds and like old bird shit. Like ducks would go there and lay their eggs and stuff.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I was like, we had great plans. Like we was going to have a bologna sandwich picnic on the island. I go, this island kind of sucks.
I used to love bologna and cheese sandwiches.
I heard it makes pussy stink. You eat bologna.
I don't know. I
I'm gonna
haven't
look that
had
up.
it
Just
in a
kidding.
Some fried bologna.
What is in bologna? Is that from a real animal?
No, I think it's a bunch of pork parts. Terrible pork parts, like pork parts, like hot dogs. So,
Bologna's nasty.
okay. Well,
What was that? What was the one? My bologna has a first name. Oh, Oscar Mayer. It's Oscar.
yeah.
My bologna has a second name. Is
It's
Mayer. Yeah.
I love to eat it
Every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with Bologna. Bologna. Just like Kix. Kix is supposed to be good. It's the most disgusting cereal ever
Kix
invented.
is delicious. You just need a little sugar.
No. But they said, no, it's kid tested, mother approved was the commercial.
Okay, it's kid tested with a little sugar. And it's
What
delicious.
kid tested that nasty ass?
It's not nasty.
It has no taste.
Okay.
Kix
All
has no taste at all.
right.
None.
Okay.
It's disgusting. All right.
My
All right,
phone's
y'all.
blowing
Enough
up.
with the. So this is what we got. Mr. Marcus is still alive. Syphilis is running rampant at old folks' home. And
Superhead has a great
everybody knows that. You ain't got to get a DVD. Just go to any porn site and type in Superhead. I bet you it pops up.
Well, I bet you learn a little technique, a little.
Corinne, you are amazing. Thank you. You saved many relationships. Corinne Steffens. Thank you, Corinne.
Where's she at
She's a
today?
nice lady, too. I like Corinne. Every time I met her, she was nice. What?
All right.
I introduced you to her.
And I interviewed her for a radio show, and she was awesome.
And who got her on your show?
You did.
Me.
Because she was dating somebody Gary knew.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There was no hidden agendas. It's like, yeah, I met Corinne. She's nice. I like her. Want her number? There you go. And you liked her. You got that one interview. You go, I liked her.
I said she was nice.
She's a
not
good
what
interview. She's charming.
She was a good interview.
You have to be. Because when I met her, I was like, now I get it. Because I always said, why would guys sleep with her and blah, blah, blah. And they know their business is going to be out there. And 15 minutes of talking to her, I said, okay, she's got something. She'll charm the shit out of you. All of a sudden, you don't even know you're in her book.
I don't know. I think it's kind of like a Taylor Swift thing. Like if you date Taylor Swift, you know you're going to be in some sort of song. You know what I mean? It's
Really?
like, oh, yeah. I think it's like some of these dudes, of course I can't think of, that kiss and tell, or sometimes people are nice and then they have like a super crazy side. So, I mean, listen, pay attention to all stories regarding somebody you're about to involve yourself with. Because there has to be, if everybody's telling the same story, either somebody is batshit crazy or just malicious or gonna tell all your business. I mean, you're not going to be the different one. So just take it with a grain of salt so you know what you're getting yourself into.
I will say on the flip side of that, I think it makes people that much more attractive that are private.
What?
That are private, that you don't know shit about them. They don't put their private life. I think that's. I mean, obviously, from a guy looking at other guys like Denzel is. I mean, he's a sex symbol because he's an amazing actor, a decent looking dude, but he keeps his shit private. You know, you don't know anything about him and his wife. It's not in the blogs. It's not going out like that there. And I think like people find that attractive. Like they don't put all their business out there. I think so.
I think he was attractive just because he was. Like I never thought about that. Like in his training days, I thought he was like.
Did you just
sexy.
add letters to that movie?
Training days. What is
Training Day.
Training Day. Sorry, it was a lot of days. It seemed like the movies.
Oh, he was already a sex symbol way before Training Day.
I'm talking about for me and what is it? Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
American Gangster. You know, he's so powerful, and you know, women like power, and he's just so powerful. Look like he could protect you. So
I'd be nervous working with him because I'd be thinking nervous. I'd be like, he ain't that old. That Equalizer's still good as shit. He ain't that old. But I was just like, I would not want to fuck up my line. My first day on set, I'd be like this, fuck, you better hit this motherfucker. After the fourth day, you're in the groove. But that first day, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
don't fuck up this line.
A different kind of sexy now. Like, I mean, first it was like, okay, Denzel can get it. I think now when you see Denzel, you're like, oh, Denzel, nice to meet you. But you're not thinking he can get it.
Bullshit. I think you won the few. I think 9% of women still be like, Denzel can get it.
Really?
I think most guys still fuck Tina Turner. Tina Turner can still get it.
MS. We should use her.
I don't care. Tina Turner, 70 whatever years old.
Yes.
Yeah. That can you imagine how wild Tina? You don't
think you move into an untouchable category at a certain age or when you?
Maybe, but it's. I mean, even let's say Tina Turner in her 50s.
All right,
20 years ago.
Yeah, that's different.
To me, the baddest woman of all time. Go ahead.
Pam Grier
in the 70s. Holy fuck. Foxy Brown in the 70s.
Yeah.
That was the perfect body, skin tone, badass motherfucker in the movies like this. Ooh. Richard Pryor. Mm-hmm. Most people are jealous of Richard Pryor because of his jokes. I'm jealous of Richard Pryor because he got the bang. Pam Grier in the 1970s.
Well, she still looks good too.
Man.
All right.
So way to end on a happy note.
I know.
Miss you, Pam. Just kidding. All right, y'all. This is Gary Owen with the Get Some Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
If you want to listen to my podcast, just go to iTunes, search Gary Owen, #GetSome.